Hi again, this is Shada. In my last video, I've explained what an API is in the simplest way possible. If you haven't watched that video, I've put the link at the top right corner of this video. I definitely suggest to check it out before jumping to this one. Let's get into that. Alright, now we know what an API is, let's talk about the people who actually build them and manage them. They're called API engineers. Let's go back to the non-technical examples that we had in the previous video. Remember that restaurant example? You are at the restaurant, you raise your order, you raise your API request, the waiter takes your order to the kitchen, so the waiter acts as an API, and the kitchen is a backend, is a system. So what an API engineer does in the whole process. So at the restaurant, there are many variables, customer, number of the tables, and the different dishes. So without having an API engineer, everything would be all over the place. So what an API engineer does, put everything in the order that they should be. So in this example, the waiter knows how to take the order from you, how to take it to the kitchen, how to grab the right meal and bring it back to you. So the API engineer, the waiter, makes the process to run smoothly, securely, and efficiently. Now, let's move into the technical example. Alright, do you remember in the previous video, as a technical example, we talked about the flood search engine, such as a Skyscanner. So, what an API engineer does in this whole process. Let's break that one into the 4 processes or 4 stages to make it easier to understand. Step 1, the API engineer makes that connection, build that connection. So in that example, the Skyscanner as a search engine needs to be connected to all the airlines databases. So we need someone to build that connection. The second step or the second process would be securing that connection. So you want to face with the correct data. When you want to click on that search, you want to receive the correct data and secure data. So the API engineer makes it securely. And thirdly, the API engineer makes the whole connection faster and smoother. There's no point you just click on the search and wait for the information to come to you. So the API engineer is making sure that all the data comes to you as quick as possible. And lastly, maintaining all of that data and maintaining all of that connection. So it is important that your system won't clash. So these are the 4 main processes or steps that an API engineer should take or should do. And that's the responsibility of API engineer. So in summary, an API engineer builds that connection, securing that connection, ensuring it is fast, and more importantly, maintaining that connection. So, would you like to be an API engineer? If you love problem solving and you like to make a bridge between the 2 systems, this is a path for you. If you like this video, please share with your friends and subscribe to my channel as I'm making more videos for you. Thank you.